Hello? Can you hear me? Hopefully you can. I'm just going to start the music. I'm going to turn it all the way up. And then all the way down. Just it. And put the mic on properly as well. There we go. I think that should be better. Should be a little bit better. Yeah? Hopefully you can hear me a bit better. Yeah, so it is Saturday evening, which is not when I plan to do this stream. So if you can hear a bit squeak, that's the chair that I'm sitting on. Also, I've fixed the playback issue, but last time... Actually, I can hear that quite well. I'm gonna... Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn down the volume on the other thing that I'm using. Now, the other device that I cross-stream with, I've actually decided this time to put it on a tripod across the room, but somewhere that I can still see it. And what that means now, I can talk a bit quieter into the microphone, because otherwise it might still pick it up, but also it's further away, but also I can see it as well, so I can see chat, which is a handy-dandy little thing. So that's all good. And yes, so basically today I can talk a bit quieter. I have to talk a bit quieter as well because my folks are downstairs. I was meant to do this morning, but other things came up. Applying for like uni and student loans and things like that. So yeah, and had some work to do as well. Unmade jobs and such. And yeah, that's pretty much me all caught up. Obviously, again, let me know in chat how you guys been doing. What have you been up to? Also, this is this is episode 26 of the Sh4d0wcraft world. If I actually go on to the Sh4d0wcraft world rather than just waiting on the loading screen. I'm just going to go in now. There we go. We go down to here. So you may notice as I log in, I've been doing a little bit of work. Off camera, and it's been alright, it's been decent. But what was I saying? Obviously, yeah, let me know in chat how you guys have been doing. I'm just going to start the mic a second. Been doing a little bit of villagers as well, actually, yeah. And also, if you wanna, if you're watching via YouTube, you can subscribe if you feel like it. Obviously, you can check out some of the content, some of my other episodes. Now, every episode up to episode, I think it was 23, was actually on YouTube as an edited video before I started streaming the episodes, because obviously I'm getting into exam season now, and I'm going to have less time to edit the things. What I'm hoping is that once exams are over and the school's finished and it's out, and I'm out of school forever, essentially, is that I'm just going to move myself because I don't want to die. What I'm hoping is that I do go back to like video editing form, so that the sort of the style of the video will be a lot better. You'll be able to hear music in the background. Maybe the actual quality of the video will be a bit better. The mic, like the audio quality and everything. We'll have to wait and see because it's decision not yet made. Because I'm still unsure whether I want to go on streaming or I want to go back to the old episode ways. Right, bottom's bed. But yeah, again, YouTube, subscribe if you want to check out some of the other content. I do tutorials as well. Sh4d0wcraft is actually on a playlist. It's hard to explain how it's, but basics how it started out. I got inspired by someone else. I started a world in lockdown, and then decided, you know what? No, not lockdown. Wait. So 2021 November time, I started a world where I was going to challenge myself to collect every block in the game, in survival, and store it in a massive tower or something. Then I thought, you know what? Why not record this and upload it to YouTube? And that's how kind of like everything started. and it cooked off into tutorials and everything, and then had that period where everything wasn't going so smoothly, but I've kind of tied it back together. So everything's going alright so far, and then I got introduced to Twitch, so yeah, it's how it's been going. Speaking of Twitch, you can follow here as well if you want to. It just notifies you when I upload my streams. And thank you for the people who have followed already. I much appreciate it. And in chat, just say hi or say whatever you want, to be honest. But just a simple hi is enough support for me, to be honest. So yeah, that's all good. And yeah, that's pretty much me all caught up. It's been a weird week as well. Everything's been a bit dull recently, but we're gonna get back on top. Anyway, what are we doing today? So you may have seen by the title of the stream. Oh, by the way, these go for about an hour and a half because that's how long it would usually take me to record, edit, and then upload and everything. The usual episodes, like the ones I used to do. Yes, that's about an hour and a half of this. Sometimes I might have to split them into two parts because then I might go have dinner and then come back and do another one because, yeah, I have to fit this around other things. What are we doing? Yes, so there's a project I've been working on off camera as well as the villagers, which if you haven't seen I will show you at the end. That is a promise. I won't break it this time, so I need to get some more rockets actually. I've been working on some sort of semi-auto farming system, and it's kind of like one of those ones that flows, but I'm trying to make it a bit more fantasy themed, and this is my complete own design. I'm just going off of one here. I haven't got any tutorial. I'm just using my knowledge to try and construct on. That is the roof of the barn that we also need to do today. I'll probably go do that first. And I'll chuck this over here for now, just because this is a project that needs to be worked on in a 0.5. So although this is finishing up, I do 0.5 episodes, which is kind of behind the scenes and just finishing off other projects or things that need to be finished. This will probably be one of those ones, and then in episode 27, once we finish the cottage entirely, everything is done, I'll do a quick flyover and everything. I maybe do like a record of the stream, speed it up in edits, and then put that on YouTube as well, just to show everything that's happened here, and then basically like do a bit of a slideshow of everything that's happened as well, a bit of history of the cottage, and I'll do like episode 27 probably be a bit of history and everything as well, so that'd be really cool. But yes, the basic idea here is that rather than having water be pushed out somewhere, it's gonna, because water spreads out in a cross 8 by 8, but obviously it drags back by 1 block every time because of the physics and stuff. It's a bit weird, but it just works. So these are the centre of all the platforms, and the idea is that you put crop on all of these platforms. It goes into this sort of funnel chute down here, which is going to be chock full of hoppers, and then that's going to go underground somewhere. And my idea is to actually have a river that runs through the village, cottage, village, whatever, and it's going to run all sort of round. It's going to split. I might even have a what we called a mill somewhere over here as well. I think that would look really cool. But then it's actually going to join up with the natural river. So this is not man-made, this bit. Don't worry. It's not going to point there. This is not man-made. This is actually part of the world. This is spawned in like this. Obviously, the bridges and everything up, but the actual water of the stream is, or was there already. So what I'm planning to do is build an artificial one that joins up with this. Maybe make this look a bit nicer, add a bit of texture and detail, a bit of depth. And then obviously it goes all the way around there. Now, the problem is that that joins up to the houses over there, so what I might do is actually make a tunnel through that side, sort of like a floodgate. Or actually over that side I could make up some sort of waterfall. Actually, no, I probably will make a floodgate that then goes out into the ocean, because this is essentially an island that has a swamp on one side, a vast ocean on the other, and then also you have a variety of rivers that run nearby. But this whole area is technically an island because it's surrounded by a body of water. Anyway, one thing I forgot to do was put this stuff down. So what I'll do now is just grab some rockets, with those back, and then we'll go do the barn roof. All the resources were over there from last time, and I don't know if you saw, but I did actually do some murals for special events. So in my first year, which was 2021, obviously Children in Need, Pudsey Bear, all of that, and then we also did November. Also happened to be Remembrance Day in Britain. Is in other countries as well. So the original probably did look a bit different. If you want to know what it did look like, then you can indeed go back and watch some of the other episodes on YouTube. But I came in and changed this recently to make it look like the Minecraft poppy. I have actually got some sort of memorial and grave up there, which I did for this year's November thing, and I just kind of decided to change it because it's more modern looking and is a bit more clear of what it's meant to be, and I have like added rims and everything as well to make it look a bit more elegant. I need to sort this vine pod problem. What I thought is that if you just break off all of this, it disappears. But the problem is that the vines are growing outside and up from inside the trapdoors, so they're sort of like creeping down. These were very new, so just a rare item. But there is something special about this, because quite recently it was also Mother's Day. I haven't really done anything about the Father's Day and Mother's Day. I haven't really done anything about those or any of like the lesser celebrated things before in the world, but I do definitely want to do them this year. So this is the wall for like less celebrated things, but they're each going to have their own special thing. So I chose the enchanted apple for Mother's Day because obviously it's quite important, it's sort of support, and yeah, I'm going to stick on that now because it's not annoying. And I want to, I might even change this from a enchanted notch apple. I'm doing it for flowers because I think that would be a bit it's not stereotypical, but it would be a bit too I basically wanted to go for something different because I feel like everybody would put flowers. So I went for one of them instead. It's special and it's kind of yeah. We're going to put all this dirt and stone away, and then we're going to go do the roof. So get distracted. I did also got some really which my levels was low. I ended up dying while building that farm, actually. Yes, it wasn't falling from height, I don't think. I actually came in on the landing a bit hard. I think it's like through a block as I went to land, so I suffocated quite a bit, and then I think I got hit by a zombie, and then no, I suffocated through a block, so that took some damage. I then took a lot of damage off, took a lot of health off with impact or visual damage, and then got hit by 2 or 3 zombies. So that's how I died recently. Let's put this stone back, shall we? Running out of chests. Yeah, that's the problem with the storage system. Why then get to go to finish. This storage system is kind of like temporary. Obviously it's going to stay here forever, but it's temporary in the fact that I'm not always going to use this specific spine when I back up here and get something to do. The plan is to try and just fill this up completely, just so that it's there. And obviously, once that's filtered all the way out, I'm not going to have any more storage for them. There are some chests over here that need some uses. It's kind of nether stuff though, so I'm not sure what's put there. Yeah, you'll obviously when all these get filled out, it means that I need some other place for storage, which is why I need to get onto the other bases and get their storage systems done. I want to build some sort of auto storage system, which I have no idea how to build. Big sort of machines that I'm not going to be raised with, some kind of with the sort of logic and simple stuff, mainly crops and vegetation rather than mobs like villages and such. Villages are my most hated in the game. That's a fact. I hate them the most. No, actually, second most hated, the villagers. First most hated is the witch. I hate them. They're so annoying. Because the problem is, even when you've got like the best armor or like regen is or instant health potions are a super duper help. But when you have your health like with you, obviously they go through with you. You can start to half a heart. You can eat food still on half a heart, even if you've got full hunger, because the potion's still going because it won't kill you. And then they throw some damage at me and let you get away quick enough. So yeah, that's why I hate witches. They're not even a boss, and they're still some of the worst mobs in the game. We go and shut this on top of our auto. If you don't have your hands on that already, then again, I shall go show people. I know this has got stuff in it, I don't care. And I had actually got a brother suggestion from my brother the other day. Why not fill the chests with shulker boxes of the things that let's go in? Now that is a really great suggestion. The problem is I don't have enough shulker boxes. I don't really need that many resources. Just I know I'm going to build like mega bases and everything, but I know it would be like to prepare and everything, but I'm not quite there yet. So it would make this place incredibly laggy, like more laggy than where all the farms are going to be, because this is about 200 chests, something like that. And I think it's also the more items you put in chests. I've also got item frames in here as well. Or items you put in chests, something like that. Yeah, that's right. I could be a bit completely wrong. I also happen to have about 50 villagers like running around down there. They're the ones I've been moving. So I actually had to breed some more because I've run out. I'm doing. Actually, I'll show you at the end. But I'm basically stacking villagers in their workplaces. Got to be like very at the top. They're, in my personal opinion, the highest level of villager you can probably get. Because they've got enchanted books. Well, that's literally it. They give you enchanted books, they give you lower prices, the trade for the village, everything like that. So that's essentially how I'm going to get other tools or make new things or armor or anything. I don't need to use an enchanting table because I'm going to have them. And then we've got farmers on the next level. Because one of the has been made you get as many minerals as you want. And there's actually 36 villagers per layer. That's only because there's only 36 current tradable enchanted books for villagers. And I made the 36 before they added, I think it was 1.19.40? No, that's the reason. 1.19.20, I think it was, they added villagers can now trade by binding as a bandaging. So then what I thought is, because I've got a sort of village trading space over here, again. what I could do is have a bunch of the villagers that trade bookshelves, which I can then break down into books, sell them to librarians to get emeralds, also melons and pumpkins. They've got massive new farms anyway. Well, that's all of that. So that's great. But yes, the books over here, over there actually. So where that little sort of house thing is over there, just get the understand the massive missions. Then there is, well, it used to be a trading hall. I've torn it all out now because I want to redesign it. In one of these episodes, it'll probably be this one or 1.5, which will not tomorrow more. I'd say tomorrow about midday. I think 0.5 will be coming out because I want to go to in the morning. So yeah, but we can have you can do the same belt now in there. So we can have books in there as well as Curse of Binding and Vanishing. Obviously, this is a single player world. So I wouldn't really need Curse of Vanishing and Binding, I think, but in case I do know where I didn't realise no just to Curse of Binding Armour or just to Curse of Vanishing Armour, I could do an episode like that, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so the drive dragon there, by the way, I don't know if you've seen that yet. There was this thing, a kind of... How do I put this? Anything that's mines in this place, so anything that is mined in this space with a physical mine entrance, one that you can walk down, or just fly down, that goes down to mine, any mine entrance that goes down to mine in here. No. Oh my god, you stupid thing. Right, sorry. The cross-streaming device just went wrong for a second. So anything that has like a physical mine entrance goes down to mine here. Inside the walls, I can build on the, I have some on the water tower. In any mine with an entrance outside the walls, I can either use to put here, or I can mine it with fortune. That's kind of my rule for this place. And that's how I'm doing it. Most of the time I do put it on here, but I desperately need resources, and I will obviously go ahead and break it. You may also notice this. You may also see that path over there, and that is where the barn was originally going to be, but I decided to back here because, well, I've got a bit of a story to tell with this thing down the barn. Actually, I want to go in windmill somewhere there. Probably be in 5 tomorrow as well. So although these episodes are an hour and a half, 0.5s don't really have a time limit because it's kind of just getting things done, might get them done in night time. So that's how it works. So these are sort of the basics stuff we've got actually. Tell you what, we're going to chuck all this wood in here. I know we talked just now, but all of this is going to come up to fruit with us anyway. And I will grab a shulker box as well. I've got a pick on me, so I mine these. Anything that doesn't necessarily also actually is this one and this one, but I'll also grab some of that. I wasn't going to use deep slate roof because I feel like it would just ruin it a bit. But now that we've got like the stones down here, what I was planning to do is just obviously keep like sort of creeping up onto the sides of this thing. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So sort of something really well. I'm probably on top of it. I don't know what it is. This thought's really good for like storyline and lore and everything. So the idea for here is to kind of build it in by one, if that makes sense. So obviously this line here will be. I need a crafting table for its sake. There it is. Yeah, so that line there will be like cobble or just a mix of stone. But what I'm going to do is obviously how you get this technique is I'm actually going to shove a bunch of different types of stone in my inventory slot, just like down in this section here, and I'm going to scroll through it as I place a block so I get randomized text. I think that's a really good technique. But yeah, it is a really useful technique. So I'm actually going to grab a stone, cobble, some mossy stone, some bricks, tough, and what's got here? Maybe some bricks in there as well, so that's good. And obviously if I need to make walls, I can. All of my tools, however, are going to go in here. I'm counting myself not to full off, but I'm actually going to keep some inventory space. All of these can now come into my slots at the bottom. Actually, I'll check these stairs back in here, so I don't currently need them. And then I can go back in there. See where there goes, you can go across randomly placing blocks in. And I might like double place sod lots, but it doesn't matter because it's all about creating texture. So I'm just going to randomize these blocks as I go across. And also with these like, episodes being streamed, it's actually a lot easier to talk. What I mean is I can speak my mind, whereas recording out speak at top, it's a lot harder to catch up because I don't have a mic that I can speak with that will camera recording things. Yeah. Again, we're just going to randomise this across. I might go silent every now and then, might be because I'm thinking or I don't really know what's happening. It's a good section, actually. So, bits like this. We're doing another layer of blocks here. Because I don't want to just these blocks all the way out. So what I'll do actually is. What did I do on my original? Because those not nice. What I might do now is actually go mine this all out and put slabs in here instead because I kind of wanted it to line up with this. Yeah. Right, we'll tear this out then. And we'll try and line it up instead. Hopefully that should work. If we make some slabs, which each have blocks into our inventory, just have the slabs I should again just be able to scroll through and then randomise how I place them. Also, they've changed how like crouching and placing blocks work. I thought it would be good first, but obviously we do things like you could do before. It is really annoying because it's like log blocks have changed quite a bit, and it's really hard to sometimes place them now. It is getting on my nerves quite a bit. Yeah. just snap easy, but it doesn't seem to got deals with quite a while. Unless I decide to change it at some point. There we go. So yeah, that's that one side. I think it looks better slab-worthy. Slab-wide, sorry. So what we'll do now is actually chop that in there. And we're going to go ahead and grab our stairs. Actually have some stairs in here already. Oops, see daisy. Right, we shouldn't need to put those any more. I've actually got two ones in here to do to make some ones off a couple. So I'm going to grab them. And the sites, that's what I want. If I make some mossy cobble, some mossy stairs, some more bricks, some more brick stairs, some andesite stairs and some stone stairs, which we're building now. Put these blocks back. Again, let's just go with, yeah. Let's go with, yeah. That's great. Yeah, so we're just trying to match this up as we go across. Again, just randomizing how I place things. It's going to have to be perfect. We're going to do this at anything for and I know it's the cottage right there, I'll be bothered to go back. And of course it starts raining. Great. Just absolutely great. Oh, you can't make tough stairs, can you? Oh. Can you make fun of anything? Because you're like, oh, I'm simply annoyed. I was really excited to use tough in this build. What I might do is scroll back and forth rather than... rather than scrolling through, just because it might be easier. Or a smaller inventory. And maybe like that there, got these, 1, 2, and like a 1, 2, there we go. And then we're just going to again bring this up. Now we move on to blocks. Okay, so this is where I can start incorporating tough. So, cobble, we get some one of them. Some mossy cobble, we get some bricks. Actually, I'll keep something in these. Just as sheets. Actually, I'll need them a lot more. We'll grab these. I can double stack them there. And obviously, things need some other fun as well. Around side 2. Let's go. What I actually want to do is stand on this as I place it. Yeah, this is what I mean. I try to place that twice, standing on the edge crouching, and it doesn't let me place it because they've changed how things work. And it's really annoying. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Got a bit of a pattern, so 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm trying to just place the blocks. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And obviously this will interchange as it goes across, and you shouldn't be able to see too much of the pattern. 1, oops, sorry, 1. Yeah, again, I can't place it, and it's pissing me off. 1, 2, 2, 1. Let me place it. 2, 3. Okay, so then we go back across with my stairs. Yes, again. This time, yeah, this roof is going to be a pain to do. Maybe that's why I've been putting it off so long. what I might do instead actually is put a layer of blocks on here. So I think just for these, oh, I nearly died. Just for these first couple of layers, what I'll do is stairs upstairs. But for the next couple, I've got block blocks instead. Just because I want to fill in a bit better. You know, take out as many resources to make all the steps and things. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and now we come back to slides. Okay, so this is where I can't. And actually you can see in here that there are blocks. So what I need to do is break this pillar. Why this is here. Another thing. And we're basically just going to copy this to the other side as well. Probably do that in part 2. Most of this episode is going to be building this. We go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Actually, this bit doesn't really matter because you're not going to be able to see it, are you? So I can actually just fill this in with cobble, which is the block that I've got most of. But this does need to be here, so that the front and back can have gaps. And also the inside of it better. So now that fills in that quarter of the stair. And again, my pick is right there, I can't obviously get it, so I'm going to line it like this. It's going to piss a lot of people off. Yes, now we go with slabs again. And actually I'll keep the stairs on me just because there's more slabs. We got any andesite on this? I haven't got any andesite slabs, have we? That's the one thing I'm missing. Slabs to andesite. There we go. So I think they should have I think they should have slabs for these, like half thingy of the bodies. I think they look quite cool. Like half bits with the square pattern on them. I think that would look really cool. I'm not too hungry currently, so that should be fine. Again, just random pattern. I'm not going to count on this one, I'm just going to random pattern this. Again, if I go quiet for a bit, I'm either thinking or I've lost. I've not lost the will to speak, it's just that I can't think of anything to say. Even though I'm speaking my mind, I don't like having things to say. Oh, yay! We're back at stairs, which means we can do blocks again. Block. These back. Stone, bit around the site, bit tough. Probably a bit more tough than stone. We've actually run out of mossy cobble. It's actually fine. Throw a bit more. Okay. And then we go across and do the stairs again. Well, not the stairs. Doing blocks, but it's a fill for the stairs, yeah. Actually, I'm going to make some more bricks as well. There we go. That's better. Again, this random pattern, not going to count this time because I feel like it was starting to show a bit where I counted. So, again, just random across. Again, keep it really. Screw the balls. There we go, and actually you should do blocks again, and another one as well. Again, this is one that you won't see, so I can actually just fill this in with cobble all the way down. Yeah, so any undercutting ones obviously you can just fill with cobble, because you're not going to see them on the hole unless you're inside. And actually that doesn't need to go, because this is actually meant to be blocked as well. So again, have a little thing. So let's go across with our blocks. Just randomising them as we go across. I have been actually thinking about releasing a music video lately. I'm not sure what to write a song about. That's a problem. Oh look, more blocks! Yay! This is going to look sick once it's done as well. Absolutely mad. I also need to do the front and back gradients. So yes, this needs to be filled in, but it's going to be slightly different gradients at the bottom. Because I'm going to put a bit of concrete in as well. I've got plenty of white concrete left over from the ring, so I can definitely use some of that. Literally just tapping and placing all the way along here. It adds for a better effect. Oh look, more blocks! The jackpot. Right, I'll cobble all the way across, just because again, this is not one that you can see. There we go. All the way across. Just this. And this full barn is actually a tutorial, my own design. Just got a bit of inspiration from Pinterest and real life references, cheery things. Yeah, it's my own design, and I've got a tutorial for it on the YouTube channel. Check it out if you want it. Quite cool, and I do let people have creative freedom in my tutorial, well, building ones especially, just because you don't actually have to use the specific colour I'm using. So the one in the tutorial actually differs quite a bit to the one that I'm currently building, because the one in the tutorial has a different shaped roof, which is more of an arc, but I built this one more triangularly because I think it fits better with the rest of the build in this area. I've also decided to include stone as a gradient or a texture, which the other one doesn't have. That's calcite. And the roof on the other one is made of copper and not stone, which is another little addition I made. I'm actually going to grab my pick this time, just because I'm getting a little bit annoyed. Right. Oh, more blocks! Again, we got a jackpot. This is very handy. This isn't one we're going to see, so actually I'm just going to fill this all the way in with cobble again. And then again, yeah, we're just going to copy this all to the other side as well. Obviously it's not going to look exactly the same, because I'm not going to replicate every block for block, but it's going to be the same sort of texture. Right, slabs, where are my slabs? Slabs. There, so we got these slabs. Actually, we got some more of these slabs left, so that should be handy. What's the name? So we got all of that. So we haven't got any tough slabs because you cannot make tough slabs. Ah! I thought we had mac and cheese. Oh. She's on strike, is she? Why is she on strike? Why is Mum on strike? Why is Mum on strike? Again, I'm just going to randomise this across. Not really, but Pasta, please. Can you get the filled pasta? Yes, please. The sausage. No. Actually, no, the chicken and bacon one, please. The chicken and bacon one. There we go. Now we go back, head across, all the way back. Oh, damn, I almost dropped something. That was bad. Actually, what time are we on as well? Check. 48 minutes. So, nearly an hour. So we got another, what? 40 minutes. We got another 40 minutes. That's good. Sorry if you can hear some background noise. It's just some people arguing about things. Tough andesites. More tough. Some bricks. Some more andesites. And where's the stone? There it is. Okay. Again, just blocks. Because it's stairs, so yeah. And this is one you're going to see, so I'm going to randomize it again. Again, crouching pisses me off, because blocks are weird now. Literally just scrolling through, again, not going to count in some sort of pattern, because it just like ruins it a bit. Again, blocks are weird. Pisses me off. That could be a song that I make. Blocks are weird, they piss me off. Because crouching has changed. I don't know. Could be, not sure. Oh, for God's sake. Right, let's break these ones on top, and then we can keep going with this. Oh look, more blocks. Again, this is one you're not going to see, so I'm just going to fill it all the way down. Probably should bring my... Oh, damn, this is one thing I did not want to do. For God's sake. I think I can't get up now because I haven't got rockets. I trusted myself not to fall off, and I've fallen off. Ah! God's sake. I guess we're going back over here. Let's get more rockets. That's annoying. But yeah, so I'm also planning on getting a new Xbox controller soon. One that I can connect to my phone. Might see me playing some other games. Mobile ones. Should be quite fun. If I grab this and chuck it up there. Grab that. And we chuck ourselves up. Sorry, what just happened? Oh, we do have rockets, don't we? They're in my other hands. I'm an idiot. Right, I didn't actually need these. Ah, we got extra rockets now. So what? Alright, we'll chuck them in there then. We'll grab these in our other hands. It's really odd though, because you can grab rockets in your off hands, but you can't actually use them. Which is really annoying, but has its uses as well. All the way down. Just like this. No counting, nothing. Just randomizing the pattern. I will not forget to show you guys the villages at the end of this episode as well. That is a promise I made at the start. And it's one I'm planning to keep. Oh look, more blocks, yay. I'm going to do like a flyby after I finish this roof as well, just to make sure it is looking all good. Yeah, but in the 0.5 I've got a lot to do, because that is the idealised stream where I finish everything. So I'm going to fill up this gradient, I'm going to build a couple of things here and there, which you'll have to wait and see until episode 27. I'm going to do some more stuff around here again. episode 27, you have to wait a bit, or you can come watch on the point 5 stream. Some of the stuff I will hide even further, though. Some of the stuff I will do truly off camera. I've got some terraforming things to do as well, which I probably will include. Oh look, more blocks to fill in. Yay. How am I? Oh no, actually it does matter, because that is 1 block back. I was just thinking about how I'm going to do the grading, because I thought it might collide with this. It actually doesn't, because this is 1 block set back. So I'd only have to... Actually, I wouldn't have to break anything, no. Because the logs kind of show you where everything is. I've done it again. For God's sake. Oh, I've flown far this time. Ow. I did... Did I just fly... Did I just fall off and fly through the door without looking? I thought I'd gone down there. I thought I'd gone a lot further. This place is actually really good for gliding though, even if you're just standing here, because this has sort of like a downhill. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Because this sort of has like a downhill slant, it means you can obviously glide a lot better. God's sake, it's not working. It's better going off here actually. Yeah, so going off there is a lot better. Because downhill slant works a lot better. I'm going to get rid of this as well because it's really ugly. Does not agree with the terrain very well in terms of style. It's fallen off again. For God's sake. Luckily, I have got my pick on me though, so that's handy. Yep, and a couple. And more cobble all the way across. Actually got a lot of stone as well, so it doesn't really matter if I use... Where is my stone? There it is. Doesn't really matter if I use it on these bits. Again, pissed me off because of placements and crouching and other things. I can go there, and again it's just blocks from here on out until we get to the top, which is a little bit of slabs, but yeah, it's pretty good so far. And then again we're just going to go ahead and randomise this all the way across. I'm going to take this out and shove some other blocks in. We will need to do something about that stuff in a minute as well. Or I could just skip past it. Yeah. Sometimes what I do as well is, rather than scrolling through to get a texture, what I'll do is go place in one type of blocks and then go in filling gaps with another one and then another one, and depending on how many blocks I want in that texture, I'll just fill in here and there. Sometimes I'll go break other blocks I've already placed to put in a bit of a texture as well. So have different ways of building my stuff. If it's a roof, I'll do this, or if it's some big build, I will do this. But if it's some like smaller walls and things, what I'll tend to do is either method where I go ahead and place in a certain block and then fill around it with others, or just fill with a certain block and break out and place in others. So it's kind of how I build. I also have different digging styles. If it's a big dig, what I'll do is strip mine and then sort of use the same sort of stripped mining technique to weave in and out and wave it back. If I'm doing a short little bit of mining and I know something is there, I will just like wide sort of scan mine, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's how I do my stuff. Again, just randomization. Don't want any specific pattern all the way across here. randomizing it as we go. Oops. Yeah, I do need to watch out though, because there are some gaps in the yeah, I've run out of things to say. Sometimes, honestly, I just play songs, well, hum or mouth songs that are just playing out in my head. So that was, because I'm an idiot. And this thing is really annoying, can be controlled. Oh, I don't want to give too much of a view. It's gonna shake the camera so you can't see it. It looks so cool though, I don't want it. What the hell is going on? Why can't I... Oh no, you didn't see it there. No, you definitely didn't see it there. Oh, for God's sake. I might as well show. Yeah, it's looking pretty damn cool. I love the texture. I like the shape and everything as well. I'll put that back, and hopefully I can trust myself not to misplace anything. For them. And a couple of them. There we go. I actually need this quick. I'll shove those back in a minute. Yeah, but it's looking sick. Like, absolutely sick. Here we go, all the way across. It's like... Just put these rockets away, so that they don't get in the way like they currently are. I've been watching the Mando actually, that's one thing I haven't mentioned yet. I've been watching a new series for Mando. It's pretty good. Some of the episodes are a bit short. I guess they have their own little stories in them, so that's okay. There was one episode that got like, really sidetracked with a doctor or something. I'm quite a big fan of Star Wars. Been a big fan of it for a while. And obviously Star Wars Day is on the 4th of May, because May the 4th be with you, kind of pun, play on words. So I definitely want to do some sort of like Star Wars ship builds for that, which is why I want to get this place finished as well. Because I'm planning to build them over at the sort of futuristic sort of like Farms Islands. Maybe we could have some Star Cruisers sort of like coming in, but also... I don't know if I will, but I might build some sort of Star Wars base. Like, Seldom base in the desert. Or start something there. But I would also, obviously I won't do it this time round, but sometime in the future I would like to do a big speed build of a Super Star Destroyer and a Star Destroyer. So yeah, that should be quite fun. look, we've run out of stone. Well, not quite. Right, that's one side done. Now I'm going to give you the full view, pure daylight. Hopefully it doesn't rain automatically, which would really be annoying, but here we go. Again, looks pretty cool so far. I love like the lines, how they go across and everything. It's not really too flat. It has got depth, and the tuff really does add a lot as well. It adds sort of that mouldy look, because in certain areas we haven't got the mossy cobblestone, but yeah, the tuff definitely adds to that grey gradient, and I think it looks awesome. It kind of makes it also look like sort of broken down alongside the cobble, so it just looks amazing in general. But now we're going to go copy that whole thing over to the other side. Obviously it won't look exactly the same, because as I said, I'm not going to copy it block for block, but I will try to use the same sort of textured pattern, and hopefully it does look really, really cool as well. I've just squashed my notebook, that's not great. I might be going to dinner in a second as well, so might have just come off in a second. Oh look, slabs again. Let's do these first. Yeah, let's do our row of slabs then. Oops, we need to put these away. What I'm actually going to do is take half of them, shove them on the end, so we have more to play around with. There we go, and again, all the way across, just like this. And obviously also Star Wars Day will get its own sort of thing like next to Mother's Day, because it's sort of a lesser celebrated thing compared to like St. Patrick's Day and Red Nose Day and Christmas and Easter, all of that. Funnily enough, the dragon actually came over for Easter last year, not last year, 2 years ago. It was either last year or 2 years ago. I think it was last year. Yeah, it was. The dragon came over last year, so that was fun interacting with her. So, wonder what happened this year. Maybe more dragons will come. Not sure. Just have to wait and see. It's coming up quite soon, actually. April is just got to sort something out again. Sorry. April is Easter time. You just called me for dinner. Right, I'm just going to finish this line of blocks for the roof. Yeah, they definitely called me for dinner. I'm going to finish this line of blocks. I'll be there in a minute. I'll finish this line of blocks. We'll be back in about half an hour's time. So again, we're going to take a dinner break. Yeah, again, follow, subscribe on YouTube or Twitch, depending on where you're watching. It just notifies you when I upload, and also leave comments, type in chat. I don't really mind. Just again, the simple hi is just a bit of support, but also following and subscribing is support as well. So, yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Just got to stop the stream. I always forget that I have to do this as well. I've got to log out now as well, actually. I always forget that I have to do that. There's your live stream.